Despite falling positivity numbers, the COVID-19 pandemic remains present. Infectious disease experts say if the virus isn't still treated as a threat, a serious threat, more surges could be in store.
Experts are warning that we're not done with this virus and the end of the spread is not necessarily in sight. With that in mind, they continue to take the necessary precautions. News 19's Archie Snowden spoke to health experts who say taking COVID-19 lightly is still a serious health risk. Archie?
Now, doctors have made it clear that there's still cases. The number of positive cases are lower and the number of people seeking testing is also lower, which just means people are getting comfortable and not feeling as threatened by the virus. With the Omicron surge fading, medical experts in Alabama say they are more confident going without a mask in public, but have yet to completely ditch the face coverings.
We generally will put our mask on if for no other reason than just then the fact that I'm trying to set an example and the fact that there is still some COVID out there.
Indoors, I'm continuing to wear masks around people I don't know because I don't know if they have an immunocompromising condition.
Doctors tell News 19 that when they feel there is no new variant on the horizon, when we've been able to keep those numbers consistently low, they will be more comfortable and looking forward to taking the mask off. In other words, the warning to folks in Alabama are, do not turn your back on an enemy that is still claiming lives. There are still over 500 diagnosed positive cases per day statewide, and doctors would prefer to see folks do as they do and remain with the mask on in order to keep the number of positive cases lowered.
My risk tolerance right now is very low. I'm really hoping to go on vacation, so I'm going to really protect myself right now and continue to wear a mask indoors around people I don't know.
If there are certain circumstances, say there's a family reunion where I have older relatives who are more vulnerable, we're going to be together, then I might mask in certain situations in preparation for that, in addition to getting tested before I go and meet with those more vulnerable relatives.
There are still people in the hospital. There's still people transmitting it, people being diagnosed every single day. And that they can still get sick with it and they can still get very sick. So they need to take into consideration their risk.
Dr. Stubblefield reminds us that there are still people dying from COVID-19, 58 deaths in the state as of yesterday, according to Dr. Stubblefield. And doctors say that that situation is going to get better in the weeks to come. But for now, they are playing it safe and keeping the mask on. For now, we're live in Huntsville. Archie Snowden, News 19.